From rags to riches, Kody and Robyn's journey from credit card debt to fancy houses and doll shopping sprees explained 6 times their financial life got noticed. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Up Sister Wives star Robyn Brown is Kody Brown's true love, and as he tangles with his exes Janelle and Meri Brown over the fate of Coyote Pass, Robyn's spending habits are being examined. Kody's own daughter Kody Brown has weighed in on Robyn's doll-buying drama. Robyn is a woman who started out with very little. She built an empire by connecting with Kody and marrying him. Through her association with the patriarch, Robyn was able to access luxuries that were formerly out of reach, including a home valued at $2.1 million. Sister Wives Robyn Brown, just like her husband, earns her money fair and square by appearing on the popular series. She isn't a gold digger. Robyn's a human being with a job. Being filmed all the time is work. It's an invasion of privacy too. Although she's agreed to put herself out there, dealing with the shade from fans probably isn't easy. Robyn's often portrayed as a villain, but there's more to this reality queen than meets the eye, no matter what she owns or how much money she has in the bank. Robyn was very young when she married her first husband, David Jessup. She was only 21, and soon enough, Robyn became a mother to Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna Jessup, whom Kody later adopted. The adoptions happened after Kody asked Meri to divorce him so he could legally wed Robyn. Meri gracefully bowed out of her marriage for the sake of Robyn and her children, sacrificing the cachet of being the legal wife. Some might say that wasn't in Meri's best interests. However, when Robyn and Kody want something, they usually get their way. However, it does seem to be true that Robyn brought debts into the family which Kody and his other wives had to pay off. Robyn reportedly entered her marriage with over $32,000 in credit card debt, which the Brown family had to pay off so they could secure mortgage loans in Las Vegas. That doesn't make Robyn a bad person. According to AACFL, money issues trigger many divorces, and women suffer financially more after a divorce. After Robyn's divorce, she had kids to feed. Those children needed things. Robyn needed stuff too. Robyn acknowledged having some debt in the past in a Twitter, now X, post, as seen below. If everyone who has credit card debt is labeled a bad person, the world will be awash with villains, right? Financial issues are more complicated, not so black and white. So Robyn deserves some grace. However, it does seem to be true that Robyn brought debts into the family, which Kody and his other wives had to pay off. Romance shouldn't be about dollars and cents, but as divorce statistics show, financial matters are often the catalyst for splits. However, I think that Kody loves Robyn. He's not going to bail out, even if the rumors about their overspending, which were spread by Kody's own daughter, Gwendolyn Brown, via her YouTube channel, are true. Gwendolyn said Kody was spending very crazy. Money issues have recently been a strong focus on the show. That's because Kody and Robyn's Coyote Pass drama is reaching critical mass. Janelle and Meri Brown want Kody to sell the property and give them their share of the proceeds. I think that's fair enough. However, Kody, who says he owns 97% of the land, isn't quite sure what he wants to do. He'll decide to sell and then change his mind. The exes feel like something's not right and they want to lawyer up. That's not a bad idea. Kody may deal with them in an honorable way, but maybe getting lawyers will make it easier to expedite the end of the whole Coyote Pass saga. The exes could probably use the money that they get, and it's their land too. Possibly the bad blood over money began to flow years ago, when Robyn's Victoria's Secret bills needed to be covered by other family members. I believe that love and money don't mix. When money is too much of a thing, it saps a relationship's strength, sometimes weakening it to the breaking point. In a Reddit thread started by Maymaja 2016, Robyn shared some fascinating insights, really opening up about how she feels about money. In a clip shared in the thread, as shown above, she made it crystal clear that she and Kody don't always see eye to eye. Robyn said, "Of course, enjoying life is a focus. Most people are just the same. They charge it because they're not going to live forever. They want pleasure in their lives. However, that laissez-faire attitude can be harmful when it's taken too far." While there's no real evidence that Kody and Robyn have financial problems, yes, Gwendolyn said they overspend, but maybe they can afford to. It's true that they've made some big-ticket purchases. Kody and Robyn recently unloaded one fancy Flagstaff house, snapping up another that was even more expensive. The new abode is worth a whopping $2.1 million. The one they listed sold for $1,775,000, as per Yahoo. These homes have all the bells and whistles, from glam kitchens to large living rooms, suitable for entertaining to sumptuous master suites. Meanwhile, Janelle lived in a tiny apartment during the previous Sister Wives season, struggling to cook for her brood due to the cramped dimensions of her kitchen. Things appeared to be financially tough for Janelle, who's publicly opened up about not having much in the bank following a decades-long spiritual union with Kody. Janelle is trying to rebuild, and seeing how Kody and Robyn live must have irked her. It's true that their lifestyle seems much fancier than hers. In a Reddit post started by Realitate Asterisk Ties, an Etsy retailer shows off a $275 dress, adding the caption, "Custom order for Robyn." The OP at Reddit believes that this retailer creates things for Sister Wives reality queen, including the design shown above, a gown featuring white satin rosettes, a lavender and white hem, and delicate embroidery. The off-the-shoulder dress is modeled by an American Girl doll who looks fabulous. While there's no proof this dress was just for Robyn, it seems like the Etsy artisan is creating dresses solely to entice Robyn, whom, without a crystal ball reporter Katie Paulson, accused of spending more than $62K on dolls and accessories. Again, the Redditor's claims haven't been verified, but Katie went deep into the wildest rabbit hole, allegedly tracking Robyn's Etsy spending habits, which appear to be doll-centered. If Robyn's not going into debt to buy these dolls, she does seem to be on easy street. However, her net worth is a private matter. There's tons of speculation, and the trail of doll buying appears to be real, but there's a lot that people don't know about Robyn's financial life. That's why judging her without all the facts is irresponsible. Robyn used to post on Instagram, her account's still active, but she's gone radio silent. Few reality stars have gotten more shade than the petite brunette. There's nothing she puts online that doesn't get analyzed, and most fans tear her apart. Commonly viewed as a conniving woman who waltzed into the Brown family and ruined it, she's often dehumanized. However, Robyn's a real woman like any other. Robyn hasn't posted on IG since March 11, 2019. Social media isn't really a safe space for her, which is sad. Perhaps it never will be. However, she did come out of the shadows to confront her haters during an oddly hypnotic chat. She seemed defensive, and no wonder. People weren't on her side. She knew that and tried to explain herself. Yes, the things she's done, marrying someone, shopping, living in a nice house, are not things that other females have never done, but it doesn't matter. As per Sister Wives fans at Facebook, Robyn was called out for being in debt. That's really no one's business but hers, but she's famous, and this is what happens. Due to the nature of the plural marriage, and the fact that she won Kody's heart in a way that the other women never could, she is considered a usurper. She's the type of woman that some other females might envy or fear or resent. She may remind them of women who did them wrong. She's become a symbol of what bothers them about certain females. This isn't an enviable position to be in, and so, although Robyn appears affluent, no one about pulling out the plastic to buy some clothes and pajamas from Victoria's Secret, Robyn tried to stand up for herself. A less refined woman might really have unloaded, telling fans that their obsession with her spending habits and more was weird. However, the very demure Robyn did no such thing. She tried to keep her temper, displaying admirable patience. She showed only a flash of irritation as she responded with, "I had to special order them back then. That debt is paid. People are sure hung up on that." There's the idea that being Robyn is amazing. She gets all Kody's love, she gets the house and the Victoria's Secret stuff, and she has it all. However, a woman who can't even post online because the trolls are so vicious has paid a heavy price for her love and her belongings. So fans may want to open their hearts, considering things from Robyn's point of view. However, it seems like they had secret wedding bands that they bought privately, which meant something to them. Perhaps it was a sort of romantic pact. They were truly married within a plural marriage. They were telling each other, "We are a real couple," or something like that. No, they haven't said that, but the rings likely do have that kind of symbolism, or why buy matching ones? Quite often, when it comes to Robyn's spending, it's the meaning behind it that inflames people. It's not that she bought things, it's that Kody supports her emotionally as she does so. The other wives didn't generally get that kind of backup. If they did, they'd probably still be with Kody. So Kody's actually the one who created a dynamic that was all about clear favoritism of one wife, but Robyn gets the blame. Sister Wives shows how jealousy and bitterness and unfairness can destroy a family. However, there's always hope. Now that Kody and Robyn are free to love each other, they can, one hopes, finally be happy. Meanwhile, the other wives can find their own bliss once the endless Coyote Pass war ends. Robyn, reviled for being loved, is a person who has made mistakes, but she's more than Kody's wife. Like Janelle, Miri, and Christine, she's an individual. Robyn's been coming out of her shell more recently, really showing the world who she is, and it's about time. If you've watched Sister Wives long enough, you already know Kody and Robyn Brown's finances are the eighth mystery of the world. One minute, they're crying over credit card debt and unpaid bills. The next, they're moving into massive homes, buying designer clothes, and yes, going on creepy doll shopping sprees. So what gives? The rest of the Brown family, especially Mary, Janelle, and Christine, have publicly struggled with money over the years, juggling multiple jobs and living modestly. But Robyn and Kody, their lifestyle often tells a very different story. It's time to pull back the curtain and expose the 6 moments Kody and Robyn's. Let's take it all the way back to the early seasons. During their move to Las Vegas, Kody admitted they were drowning in credit card debt. Robyn's online jewelry boutique, My Sister Wife's Closet, wasn't bringing in enough to make a dent, and yet they were still making bold real estate moves. Fans were stunned by how the Browns continued to live large even as they admitted their financial stress on air. Where was the money coming from? Spoiler, it wasn't the jewelry. When the family moved from Las Vegas to Flagstaff, viewers were shocked to learn that Robyn's new home cost nearly $1 million. Meanwhile, Janelle and Miri were forced into rental limbo, and Christine's home situation felt like a scramble. The optics were bad. Robyn gets a palace, while the others play musical chairs. Not to mention, Robyn hesitated to buy it first, then suddenly had no issue putting down roots. Where did the down payment come from? That's still unclear, but fans weren't buying the "we're broke" storyline anymore. When Kody and the wives bought the Coyote Pass land, it was hyped as a long-term investment. But soon after, progress halted. Janelle wanted to build, Christine walked away, and Miri stepped back. Only Kody and Robyn remained tied to the land, but with no visible construction or development. The kicker? They still had hefty monthly payments on the undeveloped land while maintaining their luxury Flagstaff home. Financial stress? Maybe, but the lavish lifestyle didn't slow down. Fans still talk about it. During a bizarre shopping scene, Robyn and Kody spent time, and possibly hundreds of dollars, buying lifelike dolls for Robyn's daughters. Nothing says we're budgeting carefully like buying dolls that cost more than most people's rent. While Kody's other wives were hustling to pay bills and finance their homes, Robyn was buying toys that could haunt your dreams. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Fox Gossip 24 channel and stay with us.